So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and doing a review, showing you the app, actually showing you video of the cameras working and everything. So in this part, we're just going to be unboxing it. Here's the manual. It has a pretty light thing to read. It's in a bunch of different languages. It shows you pictures of what to do. Most of the instructions are going to be found in the app, which just tells you where to find the app from. The camera itself is pretty small. It's got a barcode on the bottom so you can scan it to find the app. It's very lightweight. It's got an SD card reader on the side. It's got a mic in the back there. It's got a light to show you when it connects and when it's connecting, what it's doing. Nice. It's really lightweight, easy. The rest of the stuff inside is just going to be your charging so that you have it plugged into the wall. And I shouldn't say charging. I should say it's going to be your power supply. This is how you're going to power it. It does not have a battery. It needs to be plugged in all the time. It comes with its own wall adapter and USB cable, and then it comes with that 3M I showed you just a minute ago, the 3M sticker so you can stick this onto the wall. You can stick this underneath a bookshelf. It does attach to just about anywhere, and with that nice with a nice hinge on it, you can bring this from 90 degrees, 80. You can really get some nice angles on it and move it to where you need to go. Put it on a shelf, whatever you need. The cable it comes with is a little short. It's about 4 foot long. It could be a little longer, but it's a cable you use for any Android phone, so you could bring your own cable or buy a longer one if you need it. Okay, so I've got the camera out of the box now, plugged in. You can see I have a power light. One problem is I tried to plug in my one cable that I use for my phone. It's bigger than this, so I couldn't use it. I actually had to use the cable that was provided with the camera because it actually has to fit into that area there. So the one that comes with, like my Samsung phone, pretty much every Samsung phone doesn't fit in there. It's really easy. Open up this manual. It's nice pictures, tells you how to use it, what to look at, and the installation instructions are very simple. You can have, I guess, Chinese, Cantonese, Mandarin, whatever it is, and then English. It tells you to download an app on the Google Play Store, which I do. I just created an account, which is very simple, just an email, password, done. And then it says to go ahead and click camera. Red light is on. Please make sure that your camera is powered on and within Wi-Fi range. It is. Please wait 15 seconds. Please wait till it flashes red. Yes, it's red flashing. Of course, I need to allow all that good stuff. Let's put in my Wi-Fi. I'm going to take this off camera because I don't need you to live nearby. Place the QR code in front of the camera. When you hear a beep, the indicator light turns blue. It's not blue yet. It says place it about 10 inches. I mean, okay, I heard that. When you hear the beep, it is turning blue now. Next, pairing. Okay, so we got a little screensaver here going. Not interactive, but nonetheless, it's not Ridge Racer, you know, playing.
Incorrect Wi-Fi password.
What? That's pretty neat. It's an audible message. If that's not my Wi-Fi password, I'm not sure what is. Haha, it's not my password. Okay, let's scan this again. I don't know if I need to, because it's already scanned. So that's on me. That was my fault. It's already scanning blue. Let's go ahead and try to pair. I had to type that in wrong. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can. The sticker on the camera says, "Please remove me firstly." Just a little fun fact. So we got the light indicators here in the manual. So solid red, the device is powered on, initializing. Flashing red, the device is ready to connect. Flashing between blue and red. Wi-Fi or account password is wrong. Please reconnect. That's what I'm doing right now. Flashing blue light, connection is processed, and solid light's working. So I don't know if it needs. should I unplug this? Like, I guess this is kind of neat because now I'm stuck here. I don't know. Like, should I power it off? Kind of stuck. Let's go ahead and try to power it off. Remove this power for a 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and plug it back in. Alright, so we got that red light. Go ahead and let's see if it'll scan. So make sure you don't type your Wi-Fi password wrong, because that was a really big bummer right now. Flashing red. Okay. Blue flashing. Do next. Now we're trying to pair with the correct password. So it seems because I typed the password in wrong. Ooh, flashing blue light, connections process. Because I typed it in wrong, that was the big problem. I like the fact that it actually talks to you. It's not just inside the app. That's pretty neat. We will name it Kitchen. So we had a couple that we could name differently. I guess it's going to update. Let's see if you can see. So this is the app here. It says home. There's my kitchen. I can turn it off and on, I guess. The camera's been turned off. The camera's been turned on. And I can add another camera too. It's a very light application here. I have an inbox. I guess I can set notifications, system notifications, app settings. Let's see what's in here. Terms of service. Yeah, okay, exactly what I thought it would be. Rather new. It's October 1st, 2018, so it's rather new. Privacy policy, clear cache. Nope. Okay, so there's really not any app settings in here. This is just privacy settings. Not really much there. Let's go ahead and touch the kitchen. Oh wow, that's pretty quick. So let's see if I move my hand past it. Oh, it's rather quick. Okay. This is going to create some feedback here. Let me see if I can talk into the camera. Okay. Let's turn that volume off there. Let's see, secure cloud servers. Okay, so you get a free month of cloud service that you could use. You allow audio recording, status light, you can rotate the image quality, motion detection. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty neat too. So you can set your motion detection to close, low, medium, high, and then you can set times. So let's go ahead and do Monday. We'll turn it on at 12:03 and we'll turn it off at 11. So I can turn that off and on. I can't add anything else. I can't have multiple things on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, throughout the days. It looks like it's just each day you have one range, different motions. I'd like the ability with the motion detection to add more time, because like I leave in the morning from work to work and I come home. I don't need it while I'm home possibly, but you know, it's a light app. I'm okay with it. Storage, we have cloud. I have to subscribe to that. SD card, which is an SD card slot on the camera itself here on the side. So that's really neat, because if I don't want to pay for that cloud storage, just throw an SD card in there. Formats the SD card here as well. It's pretty cool. You can do loop recording, which is nice. I invite people to share the camera with. That's awesome. I do this with my Arlo cameras with my wife, so we both have access to the cameras and different accounts. And she also has access to a family member's cameras, so she can monitor their property as well, which is a nice addition. So that's very cool. Camera information, so you can see all information, my device ID, firmware, all that stuff. Okay. Motion detected. I'll ignore it because I'm moving. Now inside here you can see that there is a timestamp on the video, which is today, which is Happy New Year's. It's the first. I can take a picture. I don't know where it's stored because there's nothing in here. Screenshot saved to album, and I can also record. So there's a second recorded. And I can also talk. So let's see how loud that is. I'll allow that. No, I guess hello. 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 Oh, let me hit the button again. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
How are you today?
Okay. So that's not bad actually. We are on the same Wi-Fi network, so it's going to be obviously really good. That's really it, huh? There's my settings. I can remove the camera, ask for my cloud storage. This is pretty cool so far. For like under 30 bucks, you get a pretty light app with some configuration to it. The camera is really light. It's super light. Maybe just a few ounces, I believe that they say. You get a 30-day return warranty and 2-year limited warranty. Contact their support. They do seem to be pretty active, so that's good. That's a good thing to see. You can mount it to the wall. It does come with this. We saw in the unboxing video a little 3M sticker, so you can put that on the bottom and stick it to your wall. You have a nice range of motion. So you have a flat to pretty much very angled there. So that's pretty cool. If you mount that on your wall, let's go ahead and actually do that over here. We put it on our wall here. You can see it's flush, so it'll shoot straight out. Or you can tilt it down. My stabilizer is going nuts. Tilt it down to the wall. So if you put it up high, you can look down onto. This is actually a nice angle here because you can put it really high up on, over a crib possibly to look down on the child. You can angle it into the crib like this. You can do whatever you need. It's pretty good. Really good range of motion. A little more than 90 degrees. You can see it's just barely just down there. So that's pretty neat. I'm going to go ahead and use this for a few days and see actually how it works out. But really easy to configure. I mean, this video right now is about 10 minutes long, and we configured the app and got the camera working and talked about it a while. So pretty cool. Really nice, this Nooie camera. So let's go ahead and use it for a few days and I'll be back. Alright, so after using the Nooie camera for about a week, it's pretty good. The quality on it's only 720, which is okay. You can make out what's happening as long as things are not super far away. They recommend 15 meters from your wireless router to keep the camera without going through walls and stuff. We were about, I would say, maybe 30 feet from my router to where the camera is in the footage that I'm showing. And that was about through 1 or 2 walls, and I had no problem with it connecting. I did like the fact that when I set it up on the earlier in the video, I set this up, and it actually talks to you, says, hey, it's connected, the Wi-Fi password's wrong. That's pretty cool. And then when I disconnected it from the wall and replugged it into a new location, I changed the name from kitchen to addition or whatever. You can do that, so you can change the cameras on the fly or whenever you need to. But when you move it and plug it back in, it took maybe 15 seconds before it reinitialized and actually started to flash that blue here and saying, hey, I'm ready, and it actually, again, it gave me a little tone to tell me that it acknowledged that it's been plugged in and it's connected to my wireless network. Only 720, but it's only 25 bucks, so this camera is good for a $25 camera. It's super light. It is an indoor camera. Your indoor cameras are going to be like, your sub 50 bucks. If you want an outdoor camera, they're going to be a lot more money, obviously, because they need to be waterproof. That's why the Arlo cameras are so expensive. I mean, you also have that name with Arlo cameras, but they're an outdoor camera. This is an indoor camera. Again, it's got a nice, it's got the speaker on here, so it talks to you. You can talk to someone through the app. You can have someone talk through the app and the camera, so you can have a dialogue. And if you were to put this outside, I don't recommend it. I don't think it would hold up. But you could say, hey, leave the package at my door. You can do that. This would work, I think, underneath an awning on a front door, as long as it's not getting any rain on it, maybe in a hotter climate, Texas, something like that, where there's not much rain, or maybe, I don't know about the humidity. The nice feature about the SD card, so you can continuously record. It'll always record. It's seen with the notifications of motion, me jumping around the camera.
It was delayed a couple minutes. When I opened the app up, I did get a bunch of notifications saying, hey, there's a bunch of things going on. That might be something with my phone would do with notifications and push notifications. That I can't confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because I was getting a few notifications throughout the week. Motion, because we keep it in this edition because this is where the baby plays. And we're not always in here, so we can make out what he's doing. I can't see what he's playing with most of the time because it is only a 720 camera, but I can see he's in here. I got the notification. He's only 3 feet tall, 2.5 something feet tall, 20 something inches tall. So he's not a large target for the camera to see and for the motion to be detected. The same thing with the dog. We got a thing with the dog, but we kept it at high. I felt if the motion sensitivity is not set on high, it wasn't catching anyone. So I had to set it on high to see the baby come in, see that he was here. I could see if he was standing on something, if he was playing with something, but again, it's only 720, so I couldn't make out what it was. As far as what I think of it, great camera for sub 30 bucks. This is a really cool, lightweight camera. I'm glad we picked it up because it has the speaker, it's got SD card, so it can continuously record. It's got the loop feature in the app. The app is super lightweight, really easy to use. I don't see anyone having a problem with the app. My grandmother, my mom included in that, and they are the typical mother and grandmother, not very good with computers. The app, like I showed you, it's really easy to set up. Just make sure you type your Wi-Fi password in, right? Really nice camera. They only come in white, so in interior, most people's white will look good in most people's homes. Not everyone's, so that is something to think about. It's a nice flat surface, so you can mount it with that sticker. I don't like putting stickers on my walls. That was one thing I didn't like. However, there was a few options. You can place it on things like I had placed on my shelf. There is a few options that you can get clips. This is not included with the Nooie camera. This is more like a do-it-yourself. You can clip this into the wall so it kind of gets held up at the angle. Nice camera for sub 30 bucks. 720p, this is what you're going to be running around really for most cameras, even though I've been looking at HD cameras and they say they're 1080, but the quality is really not a 1080 image, so going off of other reviews. But the Nooie IP camera, this is a cool camera. I recommend if you're looking for something for motion detection, SD card capability, so you can continuously record and loop. The Nooie camera is something you should check out.